Hey guys, how you doing? Ron Raymond here from the Raymond Report with your free MLB baseball previews and predictions today for Tuesday. It is September 12th. Hope you have yourself a good start to your Ruby Tuesday. As always, don't forget, subscribe to our channel by tapping that notification bell in the top right-hand corner or hit the subscribe button below this video if you're using a mobile device. Today's podcast is brought to you by the Raymond Report. You can get the free Raymond Report each and every day right here at atsstats.com. All right, let's get to the SBI, the Sports Betting Index in Major League Baseball. And last night, you can see the underdogs had a pretty good night. In fact, when you look at the underdogs, 7-6 yesterday for the dogs. And we did have two rain delay games, so two suspended games. The over hit 69%, and the dogs on the run line, 69%. So if you played the run dogs or the run line with the underdogs, you had a pretty good night. And on the 7-day average, 58% of the favorites have won the last 7 days. 57% of the games have gone over the total Major League Baseball. And again, on the run line using the dogs, 56.4% on the run line the last 7 days betting underdogs. All right, let's get to the matchups today. We've got a doubleheader in Beantown. In fact, the Boston Red Sox going to host the New York Yankees. That game was delayed last night at Fenway, or postponed till today, the doubleheader. First pitch today in the first game is 1:35 Eastern. You got Nick Pivetta up against Randy Vasquez, and we do like the Bull Sox in game number one, 4.9 to 4.6. The over-under at 9.62. Last three games for the Boston Red Sox have gone over the total, and your chances of winning today is at 54% favoring the Boston Red Sox. Baltimore Orioles winning big last night at Camden Yards. 11-5 was the final. Today, John Means makes his debut here for the Baltimore Orioles. In fact, I thought he played earlier in the year and he got injured, and now he's back. And it's been a long time we saw John Means, the lefty, going for the O's. He'll be up against the old veteran Adam Wainwright of the St. Louis Cardinals. And the line on this game, -190 for the Orioles. 10.5 is the total. ATS forecast system play going to go with Baltimore in this one, 5.9 to 4.7. The over-under at 10.66. So we do like this game to fly over the total. And speaking of flying, the last 5 games for Baltimore have also gone over the total. Washington Nationals sending John Adon to the hill against Bailey Falter of the Bucks. And today, Pittsburgh a 145 favorite. The over-under is set at 9. ATS forecast system play going to lean with the Pittsburgh Pirates, 4.8 to 4.3, the over-under, landing on 9.19. So again, we do like this game to go over the total. The last 2 games for both these teams have gone under the total, and the Washington Nationals not having a real good time playing baseball right now, 3-7 in their last 10 games. Atlanta Braves splitting yesterday, doubleheader against the Phillies. They're 126 favorite today. 8.5 is the total. ATS forecast system play going to go with the Braves in this one, 4.6 to 4.2. The over-under at 8.94. So we do like it to go over the total. And the last 2 games yesterday went over the total. The Atlanta Braves 7-3 to the over last 10, 5-5 straight up. Same thing for the Philadelphia Phillies, straight up and also to the total. Cincinnati Reds taking on Detroit Tigers. Now the Tigers, they were on the day off yesterday, so was Cincinnati. Today you have Brandon Williamson going up against Joey Wentz of the Tigers, and we do like Cincy in this one as a 120 chalk, 4.6 to 4.2, the over-under, landing on 8.83. So we do have this game staying under the total. The last 3 games for Detroit have gone under the total. In fact, 80% of the Tigers' last 10 games have also gone under the total. That's why your Kogo at a very high 68%. Kogo stands for chance of game going over the total. Texas Rangers taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays losing big last night. 10-4 was the final. Today, Mad Max Scherzer are going to toe the rubber here for the Rangers. He'll be up against Hyun-Jin Ryu of the Toronto Blue Jays. And the Rangers a 115 favorite in this one. 8 is the total. We're going to lean with Texas in this one. 4.05 to 4. The over-under at 8.05. So we do like it to go over the total. Texas coming in on a 3-game win streak. And 80% of the Rangers' last 10 games have gone over the total. The Toronto Blue Jays, though, playing some good baseball. 7-3 in their last 10. Arizona winning 4-3 yesterday against the Metropolitans. Today they're going to send Ryan Nelson to the hill against Jose Budo. And today we're going to lean with Arizona in this one. 4.8 to 4.7, the over-under, landing on 9.64. So we do like it to go over the total, but be careful because 70% of the D-backs last 10 games have gone under the total. New York Yankees in that second doubleheader, we got them again 4.9 to 4.6 for Boston. So one of my rules in baseball, I don't bet doubleheaders. There's too much going on that day because you don't know what's going to happen in game 1, and you don't know how much of the bullpen is going to be used, and also lineup changes. So that's why I don't bet doubleheaders. Tampa Bay taking on the Minnesota Twins. The Rays winning yesterday 7-4 against the Minnesota Twins. Joe Ryan today going for the Twinkies, and you got Zach Lytle going for the Rays. And we do like the Twins today as a 140 favorite, 4.8 to 4.7. The over-under at 9.6, and Tampa Bay coming in on a 4-game win streak. We got the Royals beating the Chicago White Sox, 4.4 to 4.3. The over-under at 8.83. Tuki Toussaint against Jordan Lyles. Miami taking on the Milwaukee Brewers. Man, the Marlins got spanked last night. 12-0 was the final. And today we got JT Chargois going up against Freddie Peralta of the Milwaukee Brewers. And we do like the Brew Crew as a 165 favorite. 4.4 to 3.7, the over-under landing on 8.21. Oakland taking on the Houston Astros. Big chalk here for Houston, minus 300. Today, Justin Verlander, and that's why it's 300. Going up against JP Sears, and we do like the Stros here, 6.1 to 3.1, the over-under landing on 9.3. So we do have this game going over the total, and the Kogo, a coin flip at 48%. Chicago Cubs taking on the Rockies. Big win last night for the Cubbies. 5-4 was the final. Today you got Javier Assad going up against Chris Flexen, former Mariner, and we do like Chicago in this one. 6.6 to 5.7, the over-under, landing on 12.41. So we do like it to go over the total. Be careful though, the last 6 games for the Cubbies have gone under the total. LA Angels taking on the Seattle Mariners. The Halos in their last 10, 4-6 straight up, but the Mariners struggling right now, 3-7 in the last 10. 80% of those games have gone over the total. Brian Wu today up against the lefty Patrick Sandoval, and we do like Seattle in this one. 4.8 to 3.3, the over-under at 8.22. So we do have this game going over the total. However, the Kogo at a 40% percentage play. Cleveland Guardians taking on the San Francisco Giants. We got the Giants winning this one, 4.7 to 4.4, the over-under at 9.13. Sean Manaea up against Cal Quantrill of the Guardians. And looking at the Giants now, they're on a 4-game win streak, and those 4 games went over the total. And your final game of the evening will be played at Dodger Stadium. You got Lance Lynn going up against Michael Wacha of the San Diego Padres, and we do like the Dodgers as a 165 chalk. 5.2 to 4.2, the over-under at 9.49. So we do have this one going over the total. And the LA Dodgers, 4-6 though in their last 10, 7-3 to the over, while San Diego 6-4 straight up and 6-4 against the number. All right, let's get to your stats and trends of the day. Got a couple of them for you. The Baltimore Orioles are 9-1 to the over as a home team, coming off a 6-run win the last 7 years. That's good for 90%. Philadelphia Phillies 17-3 as a home team, coming off a game where they scored 7 runs for the last 2 seasons. The Dodgers 9-2 as a home team, playing on a Ruby Tuesday this season. That's pretty good for 81.8%. And let's go with another one right here. The Arizona Diamondbacks also 9-2 to the over on Tuesdays. And let me get a good one here. All right, here we go. Cleveland Guardians 16-4 as a road team, coming off a 5-game road trip the last 3 years, and that is good for 80%. And those are your 80% club stats, courtesy of the Raymond Report. Again, folks, you can get the Raymond Report each and every day here at atsstats.com. $4.99 for the week, $19.99 for the month, and you get all the sports. In fact, we got our stats and trends for NFL week number 2 up, and you can get them right now today at atsstats.com. Good luck.